is William K. Murtaugh, Mert Witness 1, and today I'm going to discuss importance and how I seem to be extremely important to quite a number of people. Now, I have gone on for many years, especially on my YouTube channel, over the fact that I don't consider myself very important. I'm a 70-year-old retired truck driver who lives in a mobile home with no air conditioning. I live a mundane life. I do things mundane every day. I have a small YouTube channel. I have a blog. I watch TV a lot. I do the things that 70-year-old parts do or not do throughout the day. I'm on Social Security, and that's, what I do for a living, basically. I'm on Social Security. But there's a group out there who considers me one of the most important people they have ever met. They eat, drink, and sleep me, quite literally, every day, every hour, every week, every month, every year. It's me, 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 all the time. They can't think of anybody else but me. I'm at the top of their list of attention every day. If I were to go away, I don't know what these people would do. I think they would wreath in convulsions and everything, thinking, oh my God, Mert is gone. What are we going to do now? We have nothing without Mert. We are nothing without Mert. Now, who are these people that seem to worship the very ground I walk on? Well, they are those that follow a person I call Timmy Hoffa. This person who is now most likely deceased, who spent every waking moment thinking about me, probably thought about me in his sleep, whenever it is he was able to sleep, for at least the last decade. He thought of nothing else but me. Whatever else he thought about, I had to be in his thoughts. I had to be part of what he was thinking. He couldn't function without me. He never tried to function without me because he couldn't function without me. He was addicted to me. And so are all these other people. These other people who claim to be members of a government organization have me on their conscience all the time. I don't think there's a moment in their life when they do not have me in their consciousness, thinking about me, wondering, what am I doing? Where am I at? Why am I there? Every day. Now, why is that? Hell, I don't know. I'm no different than anybody else. I mean, yeah, these people lie about me on a daily basis. Just last night, my name got mentioned again. I've been associated with the secretary of whatever he is, or some high-ranking official in the state of Georgia, Mr. Rathenberger. I've been associated with Mike Pence. I've been associated with Hillary Clinton. All sorts of important people that I have been associated with, according to these people. So I am really, really, really important. To them, anyway. It strikes me that out of all the millions of people in this country, in the billions of people around the world, I am the most important person in their lives. I am more important than their children. I am more important than their grandchildren. I am more important to their spouses, if they have any. I'm just way up there on these people's list. It's amazing. They talk about getting rid of me or sending me off to Gitmo or doing something. But in the end, if they do that, then what are they going to do? They're going to run around like chickens with their head cut off because they've lost me. They've lost their purpose in life. They've created a crisis because they've banished me from their lives, and now they have no purpose. So they're never going to get rid of me. They're never going to follow through in their threats because they can't afford to. Because I would be gone in their eyes. I would be in Gitmo, or I would be in prison, or wherever else they dream up thinking I'm going to be. And I would not have their attention anymore. And the poor people, they would cry. They would moan and wail because they went too far and banished me from their world. So they're not going to do that. They're going to keep me around. Just so I am in their lives every day of every hour of every week. Because again, they cannot function without me. They cannot live their lives without me. They cannot survive without me. And so we go on with the QCRAZIES putting me up on that pedestal of fame, making me out to be the most important thing in their lives, the thing that they cannot do without. I don't know if this is an honor or a nightmare. It's kind of a weird position to be, to have this height of importance from people that I've never even met, never spoken to, that place me in the center of their demented lives, that give them purpose. They give them a reason to exist, a reason to live. Without me, they wouldn't have a reason to exist. They wouldn't have a reason to live. Yeah, in a way, these people have got a lot to fear, because at 70 years old, I don't know how long I'm going to be around. And a lot of these people are in their 40s and their 50s, maybe even in their 60s. So they may outlive me. So the day I die, these people are going to go, what happened? We lost them. Now what are we going to do? How are we going to be able to function? Because the filthy Mert is gone. He has left us. He has abandoned our cause of having somebody to lie about, to demean, to ridicule. We've lost that. Who are we going to replace filthy Mert with? They'll try. They'll find somebody else. They have other targets, of course. But I have been at the top, the very, very top of their list for so long. I have been the single most important person in their life for so long. These poor people will go even more insane than they already are, because I would not be around. You know, in a way, I pity them, because I have become this element of importance, this false deity, I guess. They almost worship me in a way, because they have targeted me so long. They have talked about me for so long. They have made me the center of their narrative for so long that if I were to suddenly disappear from the face of the earth, these people would be lost. They would be confused. Well, even more confused than they are, but they would be confused. And they would have to scramble like eggs to try and figure out what the hell to do next, because I'm no longer there. You know, the other people they pick on, they're really not that important. They don't have the degree of attention with these people that they have with me. They pick on people's dogs. They pick on their appearance or what have you, but nothing compared to me and maybe a couple others. But there's one or two people I suppose that they would concentrate on if I were to cease to exist and wind up pushing daisies someplace. You know, they could talk about men in their underwear, or people that drank while they were in college, or trying to figure out who's paying somebody's college tuition, or barge into other people's lives for the sake of being some kind of Gladys Kravitz. You know, have to stick their nose into other people's business. They don't have any business of their own that they can mind, so they gotta mind everybody else's business. But in the end, all good things have to come to an end. You know, I'm not going to be around forever. You know, one of these days, I'm not going to be here. And then these poor people who have had me at this pedestal of importance for so long are going to be lost. They're going to be like a stray puppy wandering the cold streets, tail tucked between its legs, huddled under a pile of leaves trying to keep warm. A puppy who has lost his way, doesn't know if he's ever going to find his way back to a nice, warm, comfortable surroundings, sleeping on a soft pillow or chair cushion or what have you. He's going to be that eternal stray with no purpose. Best he could hope for is to wind up in a dog pound. These are the futures of the people who have put me on this pedestal of importance when I'm gone. Be an interesting day when that comes. This is William K. Murtaugh, Mert Witness 1. Please like, please subscribe, please share, so that you can hear more about why I am so suddenly very, very important. Until then, again, this is William K. Murtaugh, Mert Witness 1. Have a good one.